Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best scenes, moments, and storylines from Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 2. Watch out for major spoilers ahead.
I plan to keep them that way.
Number 10, Joker's crew versus the Batfamily.
Shoot that tower, Joker, and the whole planet dies.
You see, that's what everybody says. But how am I supposed to know that's true unless I pull the trigger?
After using a poisoned Jim Gordon to distract the Dark Knight, the Clown Prince of Crime launches an attack against a crucial tower in Gotham. If Batman failed to stop Joker and his hired help from destroying the structure, an entire world could be obliterated. The fight seemed hopeless until Bruce got an assist from a few familiar faces.
I told you to stay out of this.
The hilt would have hit his head.
It was immensely satisfying to see the members of the Batfamily from across the multiverse unite against the villainous threat. Even though they weren't all on the same page mentally, they were still able to fight in perfect sync. This scene served as a great first outing for a new and battle-ready Batfamily.
We're not killers.
You trained us well. We know what we're doing.
Number 9, Birth of the AntiMonitor.
Where am I?
Nowhere. Here. Inside me.
Although the heroes thought that the world-destroying antimatter waves were the biggest issue, an even bigger threat emerged in Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 2. While at Monitor's base, Psycho Pirate is suddenly teleported to a dark space. He quickly learns that this void is home to a sinister and powerful presence. While the entity is initially nameless, its hatred of the Monitor leads it to adopt a fitting name.
Not like Monitor. Nothing like him. He opposes me.
Obviously, you're nothing like him. You're the opposite of him. You're the AntiMonitor.
The introduction of this new antagonist was chilling yet compelling. Without even seeing his body, his intimidating voice suggested that he had the might to take on the heroes. We're excited to see the Anti-Monitor step out of the shadows and confront the heroes.
What if you had your own universe? For the people who felt whatever you feel, you would be
Their king.
their god.
Number 8, Jon Stewart's Sacrifice.
I've got this area covered.
You're not the only one who can light it up, Doctor.
Only light could harm the vicious shadow demons that were invading every reality. Since Jon Stewart was a Green Lantern, he was perfectly equipped to fight them off. Unfortunately, not even his ring had enough power to hold off the shadowy army forever. Just when it seemed like an entire world would be doomed, Jon thought of a dangerous way to keep the demons at bay.
They're afraid. Afraid of this light.
Look here, I'm no expert, but I think you're overcharging.
The Green Lantern was fully willing to sacrifice his life to obliterate his enemies with a flash of green light. Although the plan works wonders, Jon's ring was destroyed in the process. By nobly sacrificing his own superpowers, the former Green Lantern was able to save countless lives.
Left my power ring in there. Had to make sure it'd blow. It was worth it.
Number 7, Dr. Fate turns the tables.
Not in the mood to talk? Well, you soon will be.
We were initially worried about Dr. Fate. When he first appeared, his vessel was locked in a chair, non-responsive, and at the mercy of the sadistic Psycho Pirate. But shortly after the villain tried to use his powers on the magical hero, Dr. Fate revealed who was really in control.
Did you say something? Oh, it's you. Sorry, I was worlds away. That won't work.
The sorcerer was able to break the antagonist's weapon without leaving his chair. Dr. Fate followed that impressive display by suiting up and holding the villain down. By the time Psycho Pirate was begging for mercy, we were already rooting for the magical hero. Although Dr. Fate let the villain walk out of the room, neither the antagonist nor the audience will forget this awesome scene.
God. Open this door. Get me out of here now.
Number 6, the Shadow Demon Kaiju's debut.
A single creature. That's all it ever was. Pieces of a whole.
Just when it seemed like the heroes had their shadowy enemy on the ropes, the dark entity stepped up its game. After the demon focused on attacking one Earth, it was able to shapeshift into a titanic version of itself. The Dark Kaiju instantly proved it could get hit by Superman's lasers and keep going. And when it got backed into a corner, it found a way to overcome its weakness to light.
Keep it up.
Although the movie ends in the middle of its debut battle, we still liked what we saw. The Shadow Kaiju is practically guaranteed to be the first obstacle the protagonists will face in Part 3. We are looking forward to the movie opening with an epic battle against a seemingly unstoppable creature. Number 5. Wonder Woman volunteers to fight. When an Amazon-ruled world got overrun by shadow demons, Diana put her life on the line to assist her sisters.
Earth 46 is an Amazon-ruled Earth, but they are not your sisters, and that is not your mother.
Maybe not, but they're close enough.
Wonder Woman took on legions of enemies solo without giving an inch. Although the Monitor and the other Amazons questioned her actions, she refused to stop fighting to save the foreign world.
I should have known. The light of truth shall scatter the darkness.
Wonder Woman's courage and perseverance were truly inspiring. It also helped that her fight was brought to life with fluid animation. Sadly, Wonder Woman wasn't able to dispatch every enemy before an antimatter wave seemingly took her out. Despite its downer ending, Diana's plotline reminded us of how dedicated the heroine is to aiding her sisters.
You have done well.
Number 4. The Monitor takes responsibility.
This caring has cost me much. Why must I suffer it?
For centuries, the Monitor was largely indifferent to the suffering of others. He watched entire civilizations of people get destroyed without changing his expression. But after taking care of an orphaned Supergirl, he began to value life. We see how far the Monitor has come in a devastating scene.
All living things, in all realities, are about to die, and I killed them.
A remarkable change.
Upon seeing how much his allies were struggling to defeat the Shadow Kaiju, he began to regret that he didn't do more to help before this point. The remorseful Monitor proceeded to let Kara punish him for his inaction.
I see, of course.
You've watched billions die!
Yes.
It's unknown whether he'll be able to recover from the gruesome injury Supergirl inflicted on him. No matter what happens next, we know that the Monitor finally accepted the responsibility that his enormous power granted him. Number 3. The Batfamily breaks the Shadow Demons. Like Wonder Woman, the Dark Knight was prepared to take on the Shadow Demons by himself. Batman's solo mission turned into a terrific team effort once the rest of the Batfamily arrived.
Let there be light. And there was light. And it was good.
At first, the Dark Knight was too stubborn to accept that he needed help. The Batfamily even ended up fighting amongst themselves after Psycho Pirate played a few mind games.
You asked for this!
This is no time.
Oh, big man.
But when push came to shove, every member of the Batfamily put their differences aside to save Bruce. Seeing them all come together as a team after they nearly tore themselves apart felt incredibly cathartic. Hopefully, this version of the Batfamily will continue to stand together proudly until the end of this crossover.
Where'd they go? They're retreating.
I don't like the look of this.
Number 2. Superman escapes the wave.
I've got contact.
Can you confirm Earth 18?
It's on the very edge of my vision, but... Yes, confirmed.
A veteran Man of Steel took it upon himself to spot incoming antimatter waves before they could wipe out planets full of people. While on a routine scouting mission, the destructive wave suddenly started speeding towards Superman.
The old Kryptonian vision ain't what it used to be.
It still gets the job done, my love. Now please, fall back to Earth 18.
But the Man of Steel did not panic. Not only did Superman outspeed the wave, he stared up at it as if he was openly challenging it to hit him. Watching the Man of Steel look into an abyss of annihilation without blinking was amazing. We hope this incredible Superman gets another chance to soar into the spotlight and the story's conclusion. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Constantine Returns.
Nice trick. Got any more?
One of the movie's shortest scenes served as an extremely satisfying chapter in a nearly decades-long story. After a new take on Constantine was introduced in 2017, he joined the Justice League, saw Darkseid devastate the Earth, and reset an entire timeline to restore the planet. Unfortunately, the universe severely punished Constantine for messing with reality by forcing him to watch worlds get destroyed for thousands of years. He witnessed carnage for so long that he forgot who he was, until Jon Stewart jogged his memory.
What are you?
What am I now? I used to be one of the most powerful sorcerers on Earth. Bloke name of John Constantine.
We were overjoyed to see Constantine finally regain his identity again. Additionally, it was fun to see him throw around spells and insult his allies again. Constantine's triumphant return gave us hope that the heroes might survive the crisis.
If you're some kind of magician, why don't you just magic up something to stop him?
Hello? I just remembered my name. My bag of tricks is not quite up to this.
What do you want to see in the grand finale of the Crisis on Infinite Earths? Let us know in the comments below.
You shall have it all the same. You've a role to play in the crisis to come.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.